Hi, I'm Grace and I'm back with the 6th in our Pride Month series. And this is going to be contemporary realistic fiction that is fairly serious. We have an entirely other video that's going to cover rom-coms. You're welcome. So first we have The Love and Lies of Rukhsana Ali by Sabina Khan. So this book gets really hard to read at times. I just need to preface any of this with that. It covers violent homophobia, sexual assault, death, hate crimes, Islamophobia, and an exorcism for being gay. There are so many aspects of this book that are important though. Rukhsana is from a conservative family, and the summer before college, her parents find her kissing her girlfriend, freak out, and send her to Bangladesh to live with the extended family there. And some of her cousins are amazing, and some of them aren't. And some things happen that are awful. But the thing about this book is that all of these things happen in real life. Nothing is made up. It happens everywhere to everyone. And it's really well written, and it will stay with you to the end. Next, we have I Wish You All the Best by Mason Deaver. I also recommend their newest book, The Ghosts We Keep, but it just came out, so I don't have my hands on it. In I Wish You All the Best, our main character comes out to their parents as non-binary and queer, and is promptly kicked out and has to go live with their estranged older sister and her husband and try and figure out what to do next. I actually read this book in one evening because I wanted to find out what happened and how it ended. And it's really good. And it's just like this perfect slice of 6 months of someone's life in which everything horrible happens, but a reminder that you can always pick yourself back up as well. In The Ghosts We Keep, which is Mason's newest book, we have a character who is dealing with the death of their brother, and that hit pretty close to home for me, and that's why I really can't wait to read it, because obviously I loved this book, so I know I'm gonna love that one, but I also know I'm gonna cry a lot, and you know what? That is okay. So next up, we have Kings, Queens, and In-Betweens by Tanya Boteyu. This one is kind of a mix between serious and like happy rom-com. Actually, I wasn't really sure where to put it, so it got put in here to kind of even up the numbers a little bit. Our main character is Nima. She is perpetually awkward and in love with her straight girlfriend, and accidentally falls into the world of drag one summer, and it changes her whole life. The drag kings and amazing queens and everyone with them teaches her more about herself and life in general than she ever thought possible. It's been a long time since I've read this book, but I really, really loved it, and I think you will really love it as well. Next up, we have one that I don't have my hands on because it is brand new and just came out. It's called The Unpopular Vote, and it's by Jasper Sanchez. And it is about Mark, who wants to be a politician when he grows up, just like his dad, the congressman. He knows politics inside and out, and he knows he shouldn't make any waves at his new school because he knows some people might find out that he is trans, and his dad would hate that. But sometimes you have to step up and step into the light. And one of the things I loved about this as well is that Jasper did not create any one-dimensional characters. Everyone has a story, and that is made clear in this book. And Jasper also didn't shy away from pointing out a lot of the hypocrisies of the American political system. And honestly, that felt really exceedingly refreshing. I also despise how young Jasper is, because he's one of those like early 20s authors, and whatever, he knows what he's talking about, I guess. Love him. Can't wait to read what he does next. Next up, we have Felix Ever After by Kaysen Callender. Felix Love has never been in love. The irony. But when he's outed as trans at school, it leads him to somehow ending up in a little bit of a love triangle. It's weird. And he did not expect that at all. It's not always an easy read. Like, again, that makes it sound like a fun romp. And the thing is that it's not, but it also has moments where it is. Kaysen is a multiple award-winning author of many books. And he is for a reason, because his authorship is just far and away above so much of what other people are doing. And you are not going to want to put this book down. I mean, I know I say that about all of these books, and it's true. I read The Unpopular Vote in like 2 days, frankly. That was a lot for me. I had to work a bunch in there. But I didn't want to put it down, and I didn't want to put this one down. It was so phenomenal. Oh, all of them. Okay, last but not least, we have Wild and Crooked by Leah Thomas. This one alternates between 2 points of view, so you have to be cool with that. We have a girl who's just moved to a small town in the middle of nowhere, whose father is on death row for a murder he did in said hometown of the town's golden boy. And we have her new best friend, who is the son of the golden boy who was murdered. And they sort of accidentally become best friends before they realize who the other one is. But that doesn't stop their friendship from blossoming, and it doesn't stop them from trying to figure out all of the really crappy stuff that the adults did and set them up to be, when that's not at all what they want out of their lives. It's really, really phenomenally well done, and it will make anyone who's ever lived in a small town go, ah, yeah, that aspect of it. Glorious and beautiful, and both of them are queer, and it feels so normal that I almost cried. So, happy reading.